Damaged robot? Hey, it's an eyebot from the Enclave.
Subject E, diagnosis complete. Begin recording. My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe reinforcement project for the combat model iBots. iBot Duraframe Subject E is both the prototype and the last functional model in this test group. I was prepared to make several significant upgrades to the machines. However, as the project was cancelled and all Duraframe assets are being diverted to Hellfire Armor, I'm sending this model to the Navarro outpost. If you're listening to this log from one of our Enclave outposts in Chicago, give this unit whatever repairs it needs so it can continue to Navarro.
What's up guys, Buddy here, and welcome back to the Wasteland! Big Horner Bill! Big Horner Bill! Yes, that is happening. That is happening. I'm finding a console command to rename Big Horner Bulls to Big Horner Bills. That is happening. Sorry, I know you don't like it, but that is happening. Oh god. Just Big Horner Bulls give out so much meat, I need to find a way to cook this up. ASAP. Why am I wasting my incendiary rounds on Big Horner Bills? I don't know. I don't know. The answer to that question is I don't know. Oh, there goes another one. See how much I love this gun. This gun is awesome. This is my favorite gun. Yeah, I've already said it's not my favorite weapon. It's my favorite non-unique weapon. Ugh. You know, usually I don't like killing things, but when New Vegas makes it as satisfying as it does, ugh, I don't know. It makes me hate myself because I like killing these bulls. I don't know why. I really don't. But, yeah, I should mention, again, I mentioned this when we were heading up here last 2 episodes ago now, that this is a great way to get food. And I'd just like to fully describe that. You see how much meat these big horners drop? Well, this route up from the Ruby Hill mine to Jacobstown is absolutely fantastic for that. You do it once every, say, I don't know how long it takes them to respawn, but let's say 3 days. You come up here and you just walk from Ruby Hill Mine to Jacobstown, killing every big horner bull you find, and bam, you got food for a long, long time. You have food for quite some time. Now, there are some nasty enemies about, which we may actually be looking for at some point. But for now, we just want to get to Jacobstown. Actually, I'm going to do that. Next episode, we're actually going to head to another place around here, which is right over there, actually. Ooh, shit. Maybe we should discover it just to get it on the map. Here it is. Ugh. Where is it? There we go. Silver Peak Mine. This place. Oh. For a lot of people, I'm sure you guys are rather afraid, and I do not blame you guys. That area is one of the most dreaded areas in the game. And it has some nasty, nasty enemies in it. I would not be surprised at all. Oh, more big horners. I would not be surprised at all if you guys have played this game and you know what that area is, and you know that there are some nasty shit in there. And no, it's not mantises. I know it's also not big horners. Oh god. The one thing that can stand up to my anti-material rifle is a big horner. Guys, calm down. Oh, here comes big horner more. Oh, big horners. And look, 5 more meat. The one thing about it is you go on these trips up to Jacobstown, and you do get a hell of a lot of food, but you also get a hell of a lot of weight. So, it's a double-edged sword in many ways. Should I just be overkill and use an anti-material rifle on a mantis? Please say there's a mantis about. One thing I don't like about one, high perception, and 2, Eddie's ability is the fact that you can see enemies from far too long away on your compass. Usually when I see an enemy on my compass, I can probably see him with my scope as well. Hey, there's a big horn up there. Bam! I love my anti-material rifle. You might hear me gushing about the anti-material rifle far too much as I use it. I just love it. It's not as good as the hollow rifle, I don't think, but it is awesome, and it is also cooler. Way cool. I guess it's not really that much cooler because the hollow rifle is pretty cool, but the anti-material rifle is just so cool. It's awesome. It is one of the coolest things I've ever used in a game. The anti-material rifle, especially with Gunrunner's Arsenal installed, with the silenced weaponry and the faster bolt, it's just cool. It's awesome. How much bighorn meat do we have right now? 36. I'm very slowly approaching 100 overall with my 50 in storage. That's insane. Giant mantis nymphs. I hate the mantises because one, they're small, so they're hard to hit with the anti-material rifle, but I did it because I'm a beast. And also they're quite strong. I'll be perfectly honest. The mantis nymphs are actually quite hard hitters, as you saw probably a couple of episodes ago up by Red Rock. They hit quite hard, and that means they are dangerous if you underestimate them, which I very frequently do. So, right up here is Mount Charleston. Or Charleston, I forgot what it's called. And in here there is the civilization, which is based in a lodge house of some kind. Let's have a look who inhabits this area, shall we? Oh, look at that. It is super mutants. Oh, and doesn't that super mutant right there look familiar?
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people looking at them. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. They're not popular around here.
I had some questions about Jacobstown.
Such as?
What's the history of Jacobstown?
Was a resort pre-war. I renamed it to Jacobstown after an old friend. Died a long time ago. I figured us mutants needed a place to call our own. Town's far enough away from humans so they don't bother us much. One of these days I'm hoping we can trade with the rest of the wasteland. No more fighting, just get along.
I'd like to know more about you, because you are a character from Fallout 2.
Was part of a super mutant army. Ran a town, walked the wasteland with the tribal. Now I'm here.
There you go. Now this is all related to Fallout 2. Well, this is Fallout 1, then these two are Fallout 2. Super mutant army?
Long story, so here's the short version. The Master created the super mutants and Nightkin. The Master thought he could unify everyone. No more differences, no more war. Didn't end well.
So you were a mayor?
Town was Broken Hills. Bunch of super mutants, humans, and ghouls all living together peacefully. Well, most of the time.
So tell me more about the tribal.
We were looking for a Gek to save the village of Arroyo. Eventually we did. Nuked an oil rig in the process. We went separate ways after that. I went east into the Rockies looking for other mutants like myself. Don't know what happened to my friend. I got a feeling it turned out all right in the end.
I get that feeling as well. Let's talk about something else.
All right.
Why do some of the super mutants here dislike the NCR?
A lot of bad blood between super mutants and humans. Goes back years. Some here still got the scars and memories. Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sights a little too high sometimes, but they try. Legion? That's another story.
What makes the NCR too ambitious?
They expand. Fast. If you got land they want, they'll take it. Eventually. Did it out west? They'll do it here. They keep rolling over people. They'll regret it. That's how revolutions start.
What do you know about the Legion?
Caesar thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Caesar, not Caesar's ideals. When he's gone, it'll crumble. Might not happen overnight. Might take a few decades, but it'll happen. Basic human nature. Greed, ambition, jealousy. We'll see to it.
So if I take out Caesar, the Legion will crumble. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Anything you can tell me about the NCR?
Seen them grow from a single town, Shady Sands, into the Republic. They've done good for the most part.
Shady Sands, more. This guy's awesome. Fan service, nostalgic-asms, just yes. Do you have any dealings with New Vegas?
Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland. Never been there myself. Doubt they'd let a mutant in. Amazes me people would come from all over the waste to throw away everything they've got in that town.
I don't think I could gamble everything I've got in a day. God, I've got 50,000 caps. Let's talk about something else.
All right.
What's wrong with the Nightkin?
Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons I settled Jacobstown was so they could be cured. While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so their craziness doesn't get worse. Trouble is, the Nightkin don't like being visible either. They don't take being exposed too well.
So, Neil told me about this town.
A lot of the mutants here found out about Jacobstown because of Neil. Our isolation works against us sometimes.
Are there any rules I need to know about?
Same as any civilized town. Don't start any fights or steal anything. We'll treat you fair. Not a lot to ask.
Indeed. Goodbye.
See you.
See you, Marcus. You awesome fan service nostalgic-asm character, you.
If these super mutants kidnap us and force us to fix toasters for them, it's on you.
Oh, Raoul, you and your, trauma from back in the day when you, got captured by Tabitha. Anyway, Raoul, I think it is actually time for us to part ways again.
What can I do for you, boss?
Actually, I would like to trade some equipment
I
first.
expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile sense, boss.
I want that for Boone if I ever see him. So, I think I need to head on without you. Okay. I think it's for the best.
That's why you're the boss. You always make the right decision. I'll just head home. Home to my lonely abandoned shack in the middle of nowhere.
Aw, Raoul! We'll be back for you. We're gonna probably complete your quest in a couple of episodes. But, we have someone new. An awesome little character. Over there. Hello.
You think Marcus could get us some miniguns?
Yes! Miniguns and rocket launcher. Sounds awesome to me.
Jimmy! Little Jimmy! My, how you're grown up! So good of you to come visit your grandma.
Hey Lily, how are you doing? What do you do in Jacobstown these days?
I watch over the bighorners. They're sweet, gentle creatures, but sometimes they get ornery, just like my grandkids.
Yeah, I know what you mean. See you later.
Talk to you soon, dear.
It's good seeing you again, Lily. That's my grandmother. No, actually, it's my mother. I don't see her a lot, so she tends to call me her grandchild, but I'm actually her son. So let's just head into the lodge and see what's going on.
Another human. One was enough.
Hey, Keen. Oh my god! Oh my god, the radiation turned Roy Keane into a mutant.
Bother someone else. I don't want anything to do with you.
Well, sounds like Roy Keane too. Do you have a problem with humans?
Humans are always staring at things. We Nightkin don't like being stared at. It is uncomfortable.
Stare silently at him.
Humans. Bother someone else. I don't want anything to do with you.
Who's the other human? Wait. Oh yeah, he said one was enough, so who's the other human you mentioned?
Dr. Henry. He's one of you. Go speak with him instead of me.
That's a bit racist. What do you do here?
I represent the Nightkin. Marcus may lead this town, but the Nightkin listen to what I have to say. Doesn't mean I don't respect Marcus for what he's trying to do. However, he doesn't truly understand the difficulties of being a Nightkin.
Why are the Nightkin here in Jacobstown?
The stealth boys we use have cumulative adverse effects on our minds. Jacobstown was supposed to be a sanctuary, a place to find a cure. Instead, we wait and wait. I'm sick of waiting.
Well, who's impatient here? Goodbye, Keen. I'm sure we can find a way to solve your problems.
Finally,
The King has come back to Jacobstown. So, here on the desk you have the snow globe for Mount Charleston. And there you go. How many of those do we actually have? Oh, shit. Going into the console by accident. Do we have... Let's have a look down the bottom here. We have Mount Charleston, Nellis Air Force Base, Good Springs. We don't have Hoover Dam! I'm pretty sure we've been to Hoover Dam, though, haven't we? Ah, that's a little disappointing. I hoped we had picked that up when we went to Hoover Dam. Shit, we need to go there and pick that up. And we also have... Oh, let me think which ones we're missing. Mount Charleston, Good Springs, Nellis Air Force Base, Hoover Dam. There's 2 more, I remember where they are. I think there might be another one that I've forgotten too.
Spotted some humans down the road. Could be Great Khans again.
Great Khans again? What have the Great Khans been doing to you guys? I'm here to protect you now, okay? Remember that. Ooh, look, a Night Stalker on the table. Who are you? Calamity.
Huh. I'd heard there were new people in town, but I thought it was more super mutants. Nice to meet ya. I'm Calamity.
Are you Calamity Jane? What do you do here?
Most of the time, I'm Dr. Henry's research assistant. We're looking into ways to cure the, I'm also handy with tools. And once in a while I venture down into the valley to trade the bighorner hides and meat for supplies.
Well, I have a good 80 or so bighorner meats. So, ooh, you can repair. How much money do you have? A very minuscule amount. Do you have any stim packs though? Ooh, baby! Well, well, look at the person who's carrying here. Actually, I could probably trade her bighorner meats. How much have I got? Barely any. It's not barely any, but it's just not worth much. So I think I'm willing to take the 2,600 cap drop for a good couple of stim packs. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
I should come back and actually take all that money back off her, but whatever. Does anyone other than super mutants come up this way?
Prospectors looking for salvage, usually. They always run when they see the mutants.
I
The
didn't.
Great Khans come this way once in a while, but they keep their distance. I think they're mostly keeping an eye on us.
So, you have an interesting name.
Thank you. Change names and jobs every decade or so just to keep things interesting. I picked Calamity this time because it sounded nice.
It's actually
Never
really
really
cool.
done much science stuff till now. I'm pretty good at it. Or so Dr. Henry tells me.
That's actually really cool. That this very much delves into one of the problems with immortality, is the fact that after a while things will just get a little boring. And I think a lot of people, including myself actually, have a fear of death, but they don't really think about the consequences of living forever. And the fact that she can actually go ahead and just say, changing jobs and names every 10 years or so, just to keep things interesting, that must be a really cool life, that she is actually content with doing that. She can live forever, just changing her environment up every decade, and it's easier to do in a post-apocalyptic world, because it's not so hard to get into a certain field. You just have to learn it from someone, as opposed to going through degrees and things like that. So, I think that's really cool. What the hell are these photos? I'm sure there's a photo here somewhere that I should make mention of from Dr. Henry, but without further ado, let's talk to Dr. Henry himself.
I assume this is about something important? You're interrupting my research.
Sorry, you're a scientist?
Yes, specializing in neuroscience, both human and canine. Of course, this lab is nothing compared to what I had when I was with the Enclave.
Ah, well there you go. I thought I'd have to find a picture to discover this about you, but you're just coming out and saying it. So you were with the Enclave?
Yes, but the leadership and I didn't see eye to eye, so I left. It was the right decision, since the Enclave's oil rig was destroyed not long after.
Really? Oh, this town is just filled with bloody nostalgia. Anyway, canine neuroscience.
Cyberdogs and the like. It's not a field I work in much anymore.
Okay. Let's talk about something else. Well, I'm surprised to find another human here.
I prefer the solitude, and having a bunch of super mutants around tends to keep things safe and quiet.
That's nice. What are you working on?
The Nightkin have varying degrees of mental instability due to their addiction to stealth boy use. I've been trying to come up with a cure. I'm currently investigating the local Night Stalker population, since they seem to have developed a natural stealth field. I've also gotten my hands on a working Stealth Boy Mark II prototype, but that experiment is riskier. I'd rather not pursue that research just yet.
So why is the Stealth Boy Mark II riskier?
The stealth field has been modulated to use less power and thus last longer, but for some reason it has pronounced negative effects on the user. However, these pronounced effects will allow me to pinpoint exactly what parts of the brain they're affecting. Unfortunately, I'll need to run the test on a live subject, and Marcus has encouraged me to investigate the Night Stalker mutation first.
Sounds reasonable. I'd like to help. No, a sec. What does the Stealth Boy use hurt humans?
It's possible, but I've yet to see any hard evidence or hear of any cases where humans were negatively affected. Its negative effects are more pronounced on Nightkin.
Yeah, because their biology is very much based with stealth. I'd like to help. What do you need me to do?
I'm not convinced that the Night Stalker mutation is a natural one, and I need someone to investigate their lair for proof. Some of the super mutants have looked around as well, but they've come back empty-handed. Perhaps a pair of fresh eyes will have better luck. Lily might be interested in coming with you. She's lost a few of her bighorners to Night Stalker attacks, and would enjoy a little revenge.
Okay. What makes you think the Night Stalker mutation isn't natural?
I've compared the brain chemistry of a Nightkin to one of the local Night Stalkers we killed. They both exhibit similar neurochemical changes. Now, I'm not claiming that Night Stalkers are running around wearing stealth boys, mind you. I just don't think it's all a coincidence.
Okay, so I'm expecting to find some sort of leaking stealth boy or something. Why are you helping the Nightkin?
Because Marcus asked me to, and because it's a reason for me to get up in the morning. I'd like to get one more grand accomplishment done.
That is really cool.
If we must.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Download complete. Begin recording. Navarro Outpost Scientist, I am glad that EDE has reached you. You will find several data banks of information on this machine.
Oh, I see. So because we're talking to some sort of Enclave recognized officer of some kind, Eddie's microphones, I guess, recognized that he was part of the Enclave, and that triggered his databanks to show that we were in an Enclave safe area, and basically played a log that related to being inside a Enclave area. So continue.
Please handle this information with the utmost care, as it represents the sum total of the results of my research on the Duraframe iBots. There are also several data banks with information on my research into Poseidon Energy, and some projects they were working on in the Mojave area.
Ooh, that is interesting. So that is the next part of the quest, Eddie, my love. And that is a quest we'll be getting into shortly. I'm not gonna, go on, I'll do a really long episode, why not? I'm in the mood. Lily, my girl, what's up?
Hello again, dear.
Would you like to, I'm looking into the Night Stalker mutation, wanna come along with me?
Ooh, those Night Stalkers, always killing my bighorners. It'll be nice to give them a piece of my mind.
Good. Lily has joined the crew. What to give Lily?
Got a present for you.
Oh, good. That's really weird. Can she use normal weapons? I don't think she can. We'll give it a go. Ammo is what we're looking for here. 308 rounds.
Well, if you insist. But
I think she can, but I don't.
Grandma's got a present for you.
I think it's only certain ones that she can use.
Oh, I'm so glad, Peanut.
Okay. So I'm gonna actually, give her... Oh, we haven't found that yet! Shit, I forgot! Never mind, there's a unique weapon we need to find at some point. I thought we'd already found it. So someone said something about humans on the horizon?
Got a problem. Could use your help. Been having trouble with NCR mercs harassing the town, and they just showed up again.
How have they been harassing the town?
Killing our bighorners, shooting at the lodge, that sort of thing. It's getting hard to keep people from retaliating.
You sure these mercenaries work for the NCR?
Guess I can't say for sure if they're NCR. Whoever they are, they want us dead or gone.
Why can't you just take them out?
Not looking to fight. That'll give NCR an excuse to come up here and wipe us out.
Fair enough. What do you want me to do?
You're human. They might be willing to listen to what you have to say. Maybe. I'm not asking you to kill them. Just talk them into leaving. Hell, pay them off if you have to.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Alright. Quest activated. Unfriendly persuasion. Which insinuates I'm going to do this unfriendly. So one thing I should mention before we get this started, there's a character out here, and he's the one you need to talk to. Here he is. And his name is Norton. There's some really nice armor here, right? So I should just mention that. Look at all the weapons. There's reason to kill these guys, but I'm not going... Ooh, big corners. Also, Norton... Oh yeah, Lily has a stealth field because she's a Nightkin. Norton has a Sunset Sarsaparilla star cap, as well as a mercenary note, which I would like to get my hands on. But there's no real way of doing that without a stealth boy. I wish I had a stealth boy that I carry with me at all times, just in case for this particular situation. F5. Hey, I have lost karma. Well done, Lily, for being stealthy. Let's have a look at this. The Brahmin Barons are an important part of Senator Morales' political base, and he's up for re-election soon. The mutants at Jacobstown need to be driven off or provoked into an attack. The Senator wants to be able to show that he's taking a strong stance against the mutant presence. But there can't be any blood on our hands, so use the same tactics you did against those squatters back in Oak Creek. Harass the hell out of them mutants, but don't kill them unless they attack first. So it's one single NCR official doing something privately, I think. I don't think it's actually an NCR stance. I think it's one particular NCR official doing something to win an election.
Our business is with the muties, not you.
Go away or you'll have to deal with me. And you wish you were fighting the super mutants.
I've always known when to fight and when to back down, and it seems to me I ought to back down this time. My men and I are leaving. You won't see us around here again.
Good. Now to pickpocket you. I want that money, I'll be honest. So I'm gonna actually F5 and take that money. Thank you. Have you guys got any NCR money I can take? No. No, you do not. You do have a stim pack though. So I'm going to take that. Uh-oh. It's fine. It's for this exact reason that we have the It's for this exact reason that we have this. Look at that. And now we can actually take his... Actually, we could probably stealth kill these guys. I wonder if Marcus would be okay with that.
That's not a good idea.
Really? Well, that was a bit of a fail. Okay, we'll try this again. Uh-oh. Didn't work again. Oh, I have Chance's knife, of course. That works just as well as the BB gun.
Can't wait to get the rest of our pay for this job.
I'm sure Marcus will be perfectly okay with this. Oh, I'm a dick. If Marcus genuinely doesn't approve, then I'm just gonna reload. I just wanted their shit, I'll be honest. Marcus, brother, I did all I could. I scared them away.
Something on your mind?
You won't have any more trouble with those mercenaries.
Good. Glad you didn't kill them. Letting them walk away proves we're not bloodthirsty mutants. If NCR or anybody else is looking for an excuse to attack Jacobstown, they're not gonna get it from us.
I didn't kill them, it was a ghost! So what's the story with Keen?
Smart, charismatic, and hell of a mean streak. Doesn't care for humans, prefers fighting them to talking. He's got a lot of pull with Nightkin, though. He talks, they listen. Was hoping he could draw the Nightkin to Jacobstown. Keen is saner than most, but I know he's thinking of going his own way again. He's aggressive, impatient, can't stand sitting around.
Why does Keen want to leave?
Because of a promise, one I haven't been able to keep. The Nightkin all suffer from schizophrenia. It's the stealth boys they use, used to use. Nightkin have a hard time being seen like normal folks. Can't stand it. A few already left to try and find more stealth boys. Miserable situation. They either stay here and suffer, or dig up stealth boys and lose their minds. Not much of a choice.
What happens if Keen leaves?
That happens, there's a good chance other Nightkin will follow. It'll make it hard to get a cure to them. Worse, if Keen and the Nightkin tear up the Mojave hunting for stealth boys, people are gonna get killed. Most humans can't tell the difference between mutants. Might come here looking for payback.
Ah, so in terms of like looking for stealth boys and hurting people, look at what happened at the Repcon at the Repcon test site with that group of mutants and the Antler followers. So you're a mutant too. Wouldn't the Nightkin listen to you?
That's like saying Caesar and Kimball would listen to each other. Nightkin don't have a lot of trust for others, mutants included.
Fair enough. Well, thanks for the help.
See you.
So, we finished the quest in this episode and got a level up, so I think I'm going to end it off here. Once we put our points into stuff. Energy weapons is fine. Guns I want to increase thanks to our anti-material rifle. Where's my science? Science is fine. Sneak? That might actually want to go up a little bit. Survival also. Where's my barter? Ah, barter is definitely too low. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go for that. Right, the perk I want is long haul. Is that here somewhere? Looking through. Hand loader, lead belly, scrounger, here and now. That's a good one. Eye for an eye. Lessons learned. Hey, that's cool. So, the Wasteland has taught you some hard lessons, but you remembered them all. You gain plus 1% to earned experience per level gain. So if you're level like 25, 25% experience gain. If you're 26, 26%. If you're 50, 50%, even though you won't have any more levels to go. Right, what do I need for long haul? Barter 70. There you go. That's what I need for long haul. Okay. What is my barter at right now? Okay, we're gonna start pumping into barter then. I could actually get long haul, couldn't I? No, I could not. Okay, we're gonna pump some into barter though. Okay, if we can't get long haul, what should we go for? Nuka Chemist? No, I don't think so. No. Solar powered. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. That is a really good perk. That is really cool. Weapon handling. Mysterious Stranger is cool, but I don't really want to go for that one right now. Oh, Scrounger! That's just flat out one of the best perks in Fallout history. With the Scrounger perk, you'll find considerably more ammunition in containers than you normally would. I think there's another one based on caps, but oh, this one's good though. Oh, waste not, want not. When you use energy weapons, you are more likely to recover drained ammunition. You also have more efficient recycling recipes at a workbench. Oh, damn. Oh! I've got to go for toughness. With the toughness perk, you gain plus 3 to overall damage threshold. This perk may be taken twice, with the second rank granting an additional plus 3. So, basically you have a permanent 3 damage threshold base. So as you can see, if I take everything off, I don't know where my other 4 has come from. Oh yeah, it's from that implant, the perk. Yeah, never mind. But yeah, it gives me an extra 3 damage threshold, which is huge. And I can get another 3 by taking the perk again, which I probably will do after long haul. Yeah, so that's it for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and check out the rest of the series. And I will see you guys next episode where we head up there to that cave where the Night Stalkers come from. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.